don't need that. That's dirty. Okay, hello, welcome, and we're back. We're back. We? Who's we? You and me. You and me. You and I. Us, we. Pickup video. Pickup video. Been a long time, and finally managed to dig out some time to do a little update of things I've got since February, I guess. Long time. It's the entire summer gone, and it's nearly Christmas. So I'm going to do a little update. Most of this stuff's Sega Saturn imports, 2 Nintendo NES games I thought I'd just show quickly because they're really awesome. So without any more delay, so these Konami games, silver box Konami games, I'm trying to do like a collection of all of them. These are a couple of upgrades. Well, one is an upgrade. This Roller Games. I already have this boxed. The box isn't as nice. It's pretty good, but it's not as nice as this one. This one's more minty fresh, as you say. Really no damage on this at all. So I was feeling a bit flush and I had some extra money, and I thought, look, I'd get a slightly better box, so I did. Roller Games is it's kind of like I don't know how to describe it really. Look at the screenshots. You kind of roller skate through levels, taking out bad guys, punching and kicking and jumping over obstacles. It's a really fun Konami game, real classic Konami style, you know, with the characters that have no faces. Love it, love this game, real nostalgic Konami. And this one is Blades of Steel, which I never originally owned when it was first released, but this is a really nice version as well. I don't know if you can see the quality of that, really nice. Just adding it to the Konami collection. I love all these silver box games, so I'm trying to collect them all really. Just got a few more to get. Every time I pick up a couple, I always find, oh, there's another one to get. I thought I had them all, but I was wrong. This one's quite cool because it's got the original Harrods price on there. You see that? $34.99. I thought I'd keep that on there. I thought that was pretty cool. I like stuff like that. So that's Blades of Steel. It's a nice hockey game, or as they just say in America, it's a hockey game. And you can see there. I think it's known as probably the best one on the NES, or the NES, or the NES, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's Blades of Steel. That's proper retro. That is. That's. But that's another system entirely. Or everything else here is Sega Saturn, which I'm sure you're very excited about, as much as I am. So we'll go with this. I think this is one of the first things I've got. This, I don't think I've shown this. It's a big box. It's basically Sakura Wars, Sakura Taisen. It's a big box because it comes with like a mouse mat, and there's a mouse in here, and the game, and some other kind of fancy art cards and extra bits and lovely little bits and pieces. I'll kind of show you it. I got it because the mouse, really. I wanted to play a bit of Doom on the Saturn with the mouse. I wanted to try it out and see how it plays. And this game was in a nice condition, and it was really good. It was a really good price, so it was a bit of a no-brainer. So the game comes in here. The mouse is in here, and you get underneath. You get some lovely like bonus like stickers, and the mouse mat's under there. It's really lovely bit of artwork on the mouse mat. Lovely. I don't think that's been used. It looks like it's still sealed. But I won't be needing it. I just wanted to. Oh, there's the game, by the way. Sakura Wars. It's kind of like a strategy and RPG game. If you don't know. And that's fully complete with all the bits. Look at that lovely pink CD actually. Might as well show you all this stuff. There's no rush. I like to endure, indulge and enjoy these pickup videos. There's CD2. And you get this lovely, it's a lovely big poster here. Let's show you the poster. Let's get the poster out because it's awesome Japanese Sega. There you go, Sakura Taisen. And on the back, the map. In case you get lost. So that's cool. Can never refold these things. Bear with. There we go. And we're back. Oh, I didn't show you the mouse yet. Let's get the mouse out. Let's get the mouse out of the house. If that was a grub gun video, there'd be a boing sound effect just about there. There's the mouse. Sega Saturn mouse. Yes, the Sega Saturn has a mouse and a keyboard, so it's cool. 3-button mouse, 6-button mouse actually. There you go. So yeah, lots of functionality. Okay, that's pickup number 1. Well, number 3, I guess. The next is some Sega Saturn games that didn't come out in Japan, so I went for the NTSC, the American releases. What are you chewing? What are you eating? Always chewing something, this one. Come here. What are you eating? What are you eating? That innocent face. You got something in your mouth, haven't you? Where's mine? Where's mine? You ate it. Greed. American Saturn games. This one actually I wanted for a long time to see how it plays because I've never played it before, and it's really good. I really like it. It's Duke Nukem 3D. Really cool because it's like playing a fun version of Doom because it's got all these cool places and things you can do during the game. Go in the toilets, flush the loos. Like it's got some great audio. What's up with the camera? It's got some like funny audio commentary and stuff like that. He talks while you're playing the game. That's really nice. And it runs in the. It was developed by the same guys who did the port for Power Slave, so it's got that kind of Sega Saturn like engine. But yeah, I don't know if it was in PAL. Was it released in the PAL region? Probably, but I wanted the 60 Hz version, so I went for the US because I wanted to get some US games. If they don't come out in Japan, I'd rather get them US than get a PAL version because I wanted to play at the best speed possible. And I love the US cases; they're so cool. There must have been so many like, yeah, I know. There must have been so many like 32X cases left over. Sega CDs. That's probably why they use these. I don't know. What's the matter? What's the matter? You hungry? You're always hungry. You want food? Do you want food? Yeah, you do, don't you? Don't you ruin this. Don't you ruin this video. We're doing so well. This is... Yeah, there's Amy. Go and play with Amy. Give him a treat. Give him his treat.
You already had one.
Huh?
You already had one.
You already had one?
Yeah, because he was greedy.
Oh, right. That's probably 2 now he's had. What's this? Midway Arcade's Greatest Hits. Now, I got this I think because I wanted to play the Battlezone game, the tank game on here. But there's loads of those classic Atari Williams games on here. You've got Asteroids, Battlezone, Missile Command is on here, which is actually quite good. Centipede, Super Breakout, and Tempest. Never like. Is it Tempest? Yeah, Tempest. I could never get on with Tempest. Oh, just so hard. But great on here because there's loads of bonus features and extras and stuff. And I got this actually after I got this one. This is the one I really wanted because it had Robotron on it. It has Robotron on it and Sinistar, and I got it really for Sinistar. The only reason I ended up getting all this because I really wanted to play Sinistar, and Sinistar was only released in the US on this, well, maybe in PAL maybe as well, but on this compilation. And I bought this compilation, played Sinistar a little bit, but actually got addicted to playing Robotron, and now Robotron is my ultimate favourite game on this compilation. It's so good. And another reason I wanted to get these ones, because of they're kind of, you know, those old school classic arcade. I really wanted to actually finally get an arcade stick for my Saturn, because I'm still yet to get one after all these years. I don't have an arcade stick for my Saturn, and I wanted to play these as best I could with like an arcade stick. Robotron wasn't never going to happen because that's like a dual stick thing, but I wanted to get into playing arcade games with an arcade stick, because I'm through and through I'm an old controller kind of freak. You know, I like playing with the controllers, and I never really got, you know, any experience with playing arcade games. So I want to finally get an arcade stick and enjoy all these shooters I've got and all these old school stuff in the vein that they were probably supposed to really be played in. So that's something I'm gonna, I think, stick on my Christmas list, is an arcade stick, and see if I can play Street Fighter 2 with an arcade stick, because I don't remember ever being any good at that kind of thing. With a control pad, easy peasy, but I want to try and get the arcade stick under control. What's he up to?
Yeah.
Come in, come in, come in. Yeah. Oh God, he's being frisky. Let him run out, let him run out. Crazy dog. Alright, okay, what's next? Let me show you these. I've got, I'll show you this last actually. Next game I've got, because I got this quite recently. It's not a game. This is a racing game. This is Shotoku Battle 97. This is like a... It's kind of like, I think it's dubbed as like the Ridge Racer for the Sega Saturn, and it's a really underrated, I don't know if it's underrated, but a game that's maybe a bit overlooked. So loads of loads of cars to unlock on here, and it's kind of like a highway racing game, and it's got, you know, that kind of drift kind of style to it. And it actually surprised me because it's really nice, really nice. The graphics aren't as nice as like Ridge Racer, but the gameplay is solid, really good fun game to play. This is called Drift King 97, new limited version. So if you want a good racer and an alternative racer to play on the Saturn, check this out. I mean, it's the thing is with this, it takes a while to get into, because the first few races you have to kind of level up your car and like buy add-ons and, you know, tune it up essentially. So the first few races are going to be quite hard, but with patience and a good few races, once you tune your car up, it's really good fun. It's awesome. It's really lovely playing racer. If you don't like any drifting, if you don't like all that business, probably don't bother with it. If you don't like Ridge Racer, don't bother with it. But this is a real good kind of overlooked, underrated-ish kind of game on the Saturn. And it passed me by for years, and I finally thought, look, it's a few quid, I'll pick it up and I'll give it a try. I wasn't disappointed, so yeah, really enjoyed that. That's a good racer. Okay, the next bunch are these Sakura pickups. So, as you know or don't know, I'm picking up or collecting all the Sega Saturn, Sakura like budget releases, and I've got another bunch of them here. So yeah, let's start with. Doesn't really matter, does it? Let's go with this one. This is a Baku Animal. It's a puzzle game. And it's in that classic vein where you have to like match up the colour blocks or whatever, bits and pieces, and it's a 2-player game as well. It's like a battle game. So, not very good zoom on that. Hey Munch, what are you up to?
Nothing.
Baku Animal. The majority of these games aren't really for me to play much. I mean, I'll play that a bit because it's a puzzle game, but they're essentially for the full set of collection. So there's a few RPGs in here that I probably won't be playing for a while or trying out, but it's just a collection. Here we go. Princess Maker 2. This is an RPG. It's kind of like a simulation RPG. You can look that one up and if you're interested, but it's not one I'm going to be playing for a while. That's actually sealed. That's factory sealed, in fact. Princess Maker 2. So it looks like you take the role of some girl, or it's got RPG elements in it, hit points, magic points. Yes? Yes? Can I help? Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, mind all this business. This is not food. This is not food. Where's Amy? Where is she? Go on. There she is. Princess Maker 2. Another RPG here. This is actually a really beautiful RPG. Beautifully looking, great graphics. This is Terra Fantastica. It's a Sega RPG. This looks gorgeous. I really want to try this out, in fact. This would definitely be worth trying out, in my opinion. Terra Fantastica. Terra Fantastica. Oh, Tar. Thank you. Come on. He loves this game. Come on. Come on. Come on. Fill it. Right, I'm going to play Affectionate. Go on. I'm lost. Here we go. Langrisser 3. There's 2 of these to get Saturn versions. There's Langrisser 3 and 4. This is number 3. I think I've got 4 already. I think. This is another RPG. Lighting is awful, sorry. Can you... I can't adjust that very well. Langrisser 3. It's an RPG. I've had a little bit of go on this one. It's a bit weird. This is a snowboarding game. Steep Slope Sliders. It's got some funky tunes in there. Steep, can you see that? Is it that way up? Is it backwards? It looks backwards. Is everything backwards? That's by Packinsoft, Victor Interactive Software. That says Snowboard game. Snowboard game. Gathered that. And actually, when I picked up, was it these 2? I got a free game. Dragon Force 2 I got for free. So I got 2 of these in a bundle and I got that for free, which is quite nice. That's an RPG as well. Nothing special. What was the disc? Dragon Force 2. Go on, go and play there. Go and throw that outside for him. Go on. That's pretty much it, in fact. So last thing is these. I've got like a bag of these things. These are like plastic wrap, shrink wrap things. And you see that? You basically just put your CDs in them. They're like CD covers. So it's like a few quid for like, I think I've got like 300 of them. So you can keep your games all nice and fresh, nice and clean. And with the spine card displayed, so what I've done, I've just gone through my whole collection essentially and just packed up all my games with spine cards. Now you can see like them displayed like this kind of thing. So they all look really nice and mint, like brand new games. I love them displaying them like this. It's amazing what like a little CD case can do. It just makes the collection look much nicer, much neater, and displaying with the spine card. So it's so cool. They were like a couple of quid, and I got them from, where did I get them from? Somewhere from Singapore. Don't know. It was on eBay somewhere. But yeah, hundreds of them. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the games nice and fresh, and that's pretty much it. I think I'm going to be getting more Saturn games sometime next month, so I'll be waiting for those to come in the post, and I'll do another collection update. But that's pretty much it from here, and that's 20 minutes. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again. Bye for now.